Hey guys, it's the Cubemeister here with the next step of the 4x4x4, so you should have all of your centres done now. And what we're going to do is we're going to pair up these edge pieces, kind of like this is just randomly already been paired up. So we're going to create, bring the two pieces together to create it so it acts as one piece. The way I do that is I get 4 of them and shove them on top, and I get 4 of them and shove them on the bottom, and that's what this stage is going to be. It's about those 8, and then the middle ones are a bit harder, but we're just going to talk about those. So right now I've got those automatically solved. These are already solved just by chance, which is nice. Those ones there, and I've got these ones on the bottom that are already solved just by chance. So I'm going to shove those to the top. So I've already got 3 of them already on the top done, and I'll just kind of randomly choose. So this one's just caught my eye. I like orange green. I'm going to look for the other orange green piece, which is here, and I want to place this kind of next to it so that my orange green is at the top. So if I do this turn here, they match up. And I could get this up there by bringing it down, putting it in place, bringing it up, but that puts it side by side, which isn't going to help me really. So I'm going to bring that out of there, and I'm going to bring it in from the other side. So I'm going to bring this side down, bring it in, bring it back up again. You notice this isn't, none of it's messing up my centres. And there we go, I'm in the position where one's on top, one's on the bottom half. So when I do my turn, they don't have to be next to each other either, it could be over here. But it's easier to see if they're next to each other. Do my turn to match them up, and that has messed up my middle centres for now, but that's fine. Once that's done, I'm going to shove it to the top, and actually I quite like to replace it, because when I shove it to the top I'm going to have to move it out of the way and then bring the top back. So if it takes the position of one which is already solved, actually that's quite favourable really, because that means when we move it back, the one that's solved is going to be moved back in its place, if that makes sense. So I'm going to move this to the top, and then this is the firing line. I'm going to move it round so that one which isn't solved is in the firing line to come back down again. And now on the top I've got all of my pieces, all of my 4 pairs, and it's random which ones I've chosen. I paired up, and now I've brought it back down again. I can move these centres back, and our centres are solved again. So now I've got 4 on the top. I'm just going to twist it round so that my bottom becomes my new top, and I'm going to look around for some more. I don't really have a preference. There we go, blue-white. I've spotted a blue-white here and a blue-white there. I'm going to try and get this blue-white so it's down there, but I'm not going to be bringing it up in place and down, because that brings it in the wrong position. In fact, I need to bring it the other side, and it needs to get inserted down here so that the blue-white piece ends up on the bottom of those 2. Once that's done, I can break my centres together, and nothing on top solved, so I'm just going to shove it onto the top, out of the way, out of the firing line, bring it back down again, and then match my centres back up again. Done. That's one piece done. Let's get some more done. So I've spotted this blue-orange, it's a bit bright. Blue-orange, where's another blue-orange? Blue-orange is here. But it's on the top, we can't, it's already on the same kind of level as it, so we need to get this one up and out of the way. Be careful not to get this one out of the way, and then I'm going to reinsert it on the other side so that it's on the bottom layer of it, and this one's on the top. And this one is a 2 turns I've had to do to match them up, and it doesn't matter. And I always try, like I said, so when we place it up to the top, try and replace one that's already been solved, because when you bring it all back, it's going to bring the solved one back into position. So I'm going to place it to the top, out of the way, making sure a broken one is brought back down again, ready for you to match up these 2. So I've done 2 on the top, I just got to do 2 more. Sometimes it randomly lines ones up for you. Here we go, green, red, green, red. They're not going to match. This one needs to come on the bottom, so I'm just going to shove it to the top, bring it around the other side, and shove it back down in from the other angle so that the green, red ends up on the bottom. And then I can match them up. And I want to bring it to the top like this, and I want it to be replacing a fixed one. So I'm going to put a fixed one in its place, move it to the top, put a broken one in the firing line, bring it down again, match my centres back up, and I've got one more on the top to do, and actually it's already been done for me just randomly. That's a chance, and it's always quite nice when that happens. So I want to bring this one to the top, and it's important for the last one that it does replace one that's fixed. So I'm going to replace one that's fixed, bring my last broken slot into place, bring it back down again. And actually then I didn't even need to bring my centres together, I didn't even have to mess my centres up. And there we go, I've got my top edges, 4 top edges done, 4 of the other side done as well, and now I just need to do these middle ones, which is a little bit more complicated. That's going to be the next stage. But anyway guys, I hope you found this helpful. Go away and practice. Cheers.